Welcome to our RPYT live on YouTube yoga teacher training for prenatal. Today we are going to talk about commuter yoga or transit yoga, a more spicy way to think of chair yoga. But the reality is a lot of people are pregnant while working, super busy, and don't really have time to prioritize themselves and prioritize fitness. So we're going to explore some fun ways where you can get wellness on the move, on the train, on the plane, in a bus, without much fuss. So one easy, straightforward way to get some wellness benefits on the move is to listen to meditation. So we'll start with a guided meditation. This is a quick guided meditation to get calm. So I invite you to come all aboard and relax. Find a comfortable place to sit, either on a chair or on the ground, preferably on a chair since this is our chair yoga Alliance hours. Adjust your posture accordingly until you find a relaxing, alert pose with your spine tall and your shoulders relaxed. So I'll give you a minute to find that pose. Allow yourself to rest in your seated posture and to become present in this moment. Remember that your past is gone and your future has not yet arrived. The present moment is what is real. Therefore, let go the need to dwell in the past or the future, and accept the presence yourself now. Notice what is happening in your body in this moment. How is your breathing? Is it shallow or deep? Is it rapid or slow? Become aware of each breath. Continue paying attention to your breath. Follow your breath from the point you start breathing. Feel your stomach expanding. Notice how it rises and falls with each breath that you take. Become aware of how your breath slows down at every end of the cycle. Follow it from the beginning until it starts to slow down and then starts again. Embrace your breath with all your attention and care. Hold it like a mother would hold her baby. Do not drop the breath. Let your thoughts reside in the background. Enjoy the rise and fall of your abdomen. Notice how your mind keeps producing thoughts, but do not follow them. Just maintain your focus on your breathing. Feel at ease and enjoy the comfort in the present moment. Take a breath in deep and release slowly. With every breath, release all the tension in your body. With each breath, relax your face and smile. Do you feel any sensation in your body? Become aware of the air going through your breathing system and back. Notice the sounds in your surroundings, but do not respond to them. Continue breathing peacefully and don't get lost in your thoughts. Smile and feel contented. Do you notice how your mind is calm and peaceful? Feel rested and free. Namaste. So that concludes our meditation on our commuter yoga, transit yoga, and our pose of the week for our RPYT is eagle pose. So in eagle pose, I'm just going to quickly do this out of a chair. We put one leg around the other, And then I'm always a little discombobulated with eagle, and I have some distraction, but I think that it's the top leg, and then the opposite is the bottom arm, like this. And then this leg is on top, then this arm is on the bottom, like that. So you can have a chair as a prop to sort of help balance, and then get into it. Oops. On the other side, you can have a chair as a prop to balance and then kind of get into it. But in the context of commuting, you can do the legs, and people might think it's a little strange, but you can do the arms. Doing eagle arms on a train, in a plane, in a car, commuting and in transit, doing eagle arms in transit really stretches out this lateral back body area. So we're really getting a stretch between the shoulders here. So that could, and you can do the legs as well, or you can just have, when you're pregnant, this might feel a little cramped. So, you can also have a wide-legged stance, hips forward. You can sit on a blanket so that you get a little pelvic tilt. And, you can do the arms on a plane, on a train, in a car, in transit. So this is a really great stretch for the shoulders, and we will, you can try it on the other side, and we will explore this in the context of our sun salutation. So each sun salutation, every 9 poses we learn, we put those 9 poses into our sun salutation as the sugar and spice and everything nice to make our sun salutation more interesting. There are 45 key poses in ShareLove.Fund's methodology, and every 9 poses we include in our sun salutation. So when you graduate, you will have 5 spiced up sun salutations in your repertoire. Come to Sukhasana, easy seat, which you can definitely do in transit. And let's just take a few grounding breaths. We'll continue with our warm-up into chair, transit, commuter, cat-cow. So this is our basic go-to warm-up, but we're just doing it in a chair. So just because your environment changes doesn't mean your routine needs to change. If you want to commit to a 5-minute warm-up routine, then commit to it, and this is it. And you can do it in a chair if you can't be standing. Tadasana is the next pose. So what is this about? Is this even doing anything? It is if you engage. You can still, even in a chair, engage your glutes, squeeze them, feel it. You can roll your thighs out. You can make awareness to your shoulders and drop them. And you can engage your core. Chin up and work it. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your glutes. Tadasana. Forward fold. You can do this in a chair. We talked about, normally a forward fold is like this. We talked about doing a wide-legged forward fold, almost like a happy baby upside down, to make space for the belly. So let's try that. Here we'll breathe and hang out a little bit to get the benefits of forward fold. If you feel uncomfortable upside down, you can get the same hamstring stretch by doing seated happy baby. Now maybe this is appropriate if you're in a private car, maybe not so appropriate on the Metro North. So, you know, you can play around with that, but that's another way. But you can sort of pretend you dropped a pen to the point it's safe. I don't want anyone to take off their seatbelt or get in an accident. But okay, you're looking through your bag. You're on the Metro North, looking through your bag, getting a little stretch. Please be safe and always use your own good judgment. So here we'll hang out a little bit to really get the benefits of the stretch. If this doesn't feel good for you to be upside down, please modify. You all are going to earn your teaching degree, your teachers. That means you're going to have to make some decisions. And one of those decisions is knowing when to substitute. But it takes some time for the body to release. So we have to give our body a little bit of time here. Toes are pointed forward, neck relaxed. Stretching our back, the back of our neck, our hamstrings, even our hips in this wide-legged position. Trying to get the feet firmly planted on the floor. Relaxing the jaw. Bringing the chin into chest for a deeper stretch. Trying to relax into it. You can use your hands on the ground to make sure your feet are pointed forward. Using gravity to encourage you to go to your deepest point. Asking yourself, what are you holding on to? What if you just let go? What would happen? Almost trying to curl your spine inward like a somersault. And then releasing, letting it go. Stretching your back flat, letting it go. Slowly coming up vertebrae by vertebrae to conclude our warm-up. From that go-to warm-up, we will go into our basic sun salutation A. So this is just our plain arugula salad, no dressing, sun salutation. Tadasana, upward salute. Arms up, but keeping the shoulders down. Exhale, forward fold. As we just were, you can do a wide-legged forward fold as a prenatal modification. Inhale, straight back. You can also get an arm exercise by putting your arms forward in the chair version. And this also works your glutes. Come up to plank. So we talked about plank in a chair. Then from plank, we have up dog, head back. From up dog, we bend our elbows into our ribs, cobra. From cobra, we do down dog. Down dog, you can, Carol, come to the side. And down dog, you can pedal out the feet a little bit. Maybe like at an angle, I don't know. I don't think my feet are on the camera. So anyway, but you can, I guess, here, so you get the feet, like pedaling out the feet is like going like that. So sometimes you get a deeper stretch in the chair, down dog. So this would kind of be the chair. Really, I'm gonna kick this back. Oh, wait, this would be kind of like the chair, down dog. And then pedaling out the feet is like this. Gonna get rid of that completely. So in proper position. Okay, so I'm trying to be more like a triangle, but okay, so this like chair down dog is sort of like this, and then pedaling out the feet. We'll just lean into it a little more. So this is stretching our underarm, back of the leg. This feels really, really good actually when you're pregnant, using a chair to really get deeper into the down dog is amazing because you have extra body weight when you're pregnant, and this has no pressure on your wrists. So this is like a great way to do it. This would not realistically work on a commute, but this is like a great way to use a chair when you're at home and pregnant to get the benefits of down dog without putting pressure on your wrist. Okay, from down dog, we will go back to forward fold, wide-legged forward fold for chair yoga. Inhale, half bend, upward salute, and exhale, bringing it all down. So now let's review the poses that we learned in the last 3 weeks. So we learned tree on the other side, chair version. We learned dancer pose, and we said, you know, like in a chair, you can kind of straighten one leg or bend. Just, you know, you can sort of subtly kind of sneak it in on a train or plane, bring out the leg as you can. But you can kind of do a micro dancer in commute. And then today we talked about eagle pose, top leg over, opposite arm under, and depending on how tight your back is, you know, sometimes this is a lot of sensation. Bringing it up level works. Trying to get the hands a little closer together is always good. And we're stretching this lateral area. On the other side, eagle, top leg over, opposite arm under. Bring it up. Shoulders down. We'll go on this side. Stretching this area. and stretching this area and also up here with the shoulders. So let's integrate that into our sun salutation, and we'll keep our movements micro and small in the spirit of being on public transit. Okay, so the sun salutation, we'll start it as normal. Tadasana, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold, wide-legged as a prenatal modification. Oops, I dropped my pen, let's say. Inhale, half bend. You can bring your arms forward so you get a little bit of a workout, build some heat. Exhale, plank. And if you're really in transit, you can't really do this so much. I mean, in a small way, I guess you could, I don't know, lean up against something. You could even do it more vertical. Just the point of plank is to engage the core. From plank, up dog. If you really had to do this vertical, honestly, the easiest would be to, in a Tadasana, just to try to stretch the back of the neck and just, leaning back like this. For Cobra, the idea is we're really kind of working our arms, so I don't know that you could really do this in a commute, but if you have some space in the aisle, like this. From Cobra, down dog, again, pretty hard in a commute, but definitely awesome to use a chair at home for down dog. And then it is in the down dog, following down dog, that we slip in our spices. So our first spice was tree pose from week 23. So it's not that hard in a commute to do this. If you can't lift up your leg all the way, you could lift it up a little bit. Bringing up the bottom leg works the abdominals. Bringing this leg out is a stretch. In tree pose, normally not in a chair, it's a balancing pose. So there are certain benefits that you're not getting in a chair. However, what is the trick to balancing? Core strength and focus. So you can work on your focus, even using your hands as a focal point, and you can work on your core strength by lifting this leg up. If you don't have space to put this knee down, you can lift up both legs and just work on your core strength. So basically, core strength is a prerequisite to balance. So while commuter transit version of tree pose is not working on balance, it's working on the prerequisite to balance. And you can build abs just like this, like 5 minutes on the train. You don't need a change of workout clothes. And you can even be emailing and addressing work questions at the same time. So you can be getting to work, as long as you're not driving, getting to work, doing work, and engaging your core, increasing your metabolism at the same time. So tree pose, feel like this. Let's exhale, shake it out. We'll do tree pose on the other side. Here you're also doing a wrist stretch, and that's really nice because sometimes our wrists get tight with work. And so by really putting pressure, we're stretching our wrists. And let's take a moment to really feel your glutes and engage them. I'll just breathe here and work it. From here, we'll release and then go into dancer. So we'll kind of keep it micro and small. So let's just start with a quad stretch. If you can't really do this commuting, you can also kind of get a quad stretch like this, more in your chair. You're also stretching your foot. If you have space, you can bring your arm up, gaze over your fingertips, and as you exhale, lean it out to the extent that you have space. If not, this is fine too, because this is the precursor. So when we are in a chair, it kind of gives us a chance to work on the fundamentals of each pose. So you don't have to really worry about the balance, although you are a bit off kilter, and anytime you're a little bit off kilter, your core naturally kicks in. You can exhale with that. Shake it out. Let's experiment with dancer on the other side. So notice how your different sides might feel very different. So here we'll just do the quad stretch. You can inhale, have the arm out if you have space. Just having your arm elevated is working your arm a bit. If your quads are really tight, if this feels intense as it is, and if you're comfortable, hold it for a while because it takes time for it to open up. Notice that if your knee is like this, that's not as deep of a stretch as if your knee is pointed to the ground. If your knee is pointed to the ground, think about having your back straight. Engage your core so you don't slip off. Definitely be safe. Exhale and bring it out. Shake it out. Then come to cross one leg over the other, curl the toe around. One arm under the other, wrap it around. And we'll go to eagle in a chair. So this is perfect for transit yoga, commuter yoga, like a flying eagle. To the destination, you can rub the middle of your forehead with your thumb while you're in eagle as a little forehead massage. And just breathe, engaging your glutes, engaging your core. Breathing in space between your shoulders. In prenatal, we can't twist or torque our torso, but we can wrap our arms together. Now, in prenatal, circulation is a problem, and crossing your legs is not necessarily good for circulation. So if this crossing your legs part feels uncomfortable, you can always go to a wide-legged stance. You can always do some ankle rotations. It's a really good and easy commuter thing to do. So you can kind of modify the legs, maybe bounce them, tap the toes if they feel a little falling asleep. The arms, hands, you can do the wrist like this. The hands and feet can be like this, shake it out. So definitely pay attention to your own circulation needs. Inhale, let's do eagle arms on the other side. Wrap that leg around. Then this arm goes under, and we will go to the other side. Thinking about your breath, thinking about being tall through the crown of your head. You can give yourself a little self-massage. Using your breath to create space between your shoulders. Letting it go. You know, when we're stressed with work, we're not as effective of a worker, because instead of listening to the client demands or our boss's demands, sometimes stressed out people have anticipatory anxiety, and they assume that someone is asking for something that they're not asking for. And when we're relaxed, we can listen better and respond instead of react, and make better decisions, and actually increase our work performance while feeling better. So doing a little commuter yoga can have a big positive impact on your whole day. We'll exhale, shake it out, and then we'll finish the sun salutation. So finishes with down dog, which you might have to kind of skip on a train or plane. Up dog, which I think the easiest is just to go like this. In a seated version, you could even go like that. Cobra, to work the arms. It's like this, which is a little bit hard to do in transit. Sorry, I lost my way. Sorry, we do not do that. That was false advertising. Okay, from down dog, we go to end the sun salutation. I was starting us a new cycle, so I'm going to take it from eagle. So we go to eagle, then we go to eagle. That's our spiced up form. This is live, so what can I say? It's a practice, not perfect. Then we go to down dog, and then we end the sun salutation with a forward fold, wide-legged for prenatal. Inhale, half bend. Inhale all the way up, upward salute, and exhale, Tadasana. So, you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to work for you. I hope that these guidances and suggestions may be helpful. I wish you a pleasant journey, safe travels, and thank you so much for supporting our work for incarcerated women through your purchase of our teachable RPYT, Registered Prenatal Yoga Teacher Training. Check us out, https://ShareLove.Fund, ShareLove.Fund. Have a great day. Namaste.